Welcome to Basics of Silage Safety from Lallemand Animal Nutrition. You can help prevent injuries or even fatalities by understanding the danger hotspots when working with and around silage and keeping out of harm's way. The goal of this video is to make you aware of the possible dangers and teach you proven approaches to reduce risks. With routine tasks, there's often the risk for complacency to set in. So, when working around silage, we need to be extra vigilant. Be aware of the risks and how to minimize them, and that's what we'll be reviewing in this short video. Lallemand Animal Nutrition is proud to bring you these safety recommendations, which have been developed in conjunction with Keith and Ruthie Bolson. Keith Bolson educated a generation of students about the importance of practicing safety first around silage at Kansas State University. From harvesting the forage in the field, transporting it to the farm, getting it into storage, and then feeding out the silage, employees are exposed to numerous risks in a silage program. In addition to other on-farm safety protocols, add these guidelines to your daily practices when working around silage. This video will cover these 9 key tips for avoiding common silage-related accidents. Let's explore each of these points further. Tip number 1 is keep a safe distance. This helps prevent employees and visitors from being in the path of unexpected avalanches or cave-offs. Never stand closer to the face than 3 times its height. Never park vehicles or equipment in front of the feed-out face. These tips help keep people out of harm's way. Even in well-constructed silage piles, there are real risks from avalanches and cave-offs, which can occur silently and without warning. Tip number 2 is to sample and inspect silage cautiously. Inspecting silages, including taking samples for laboratory analysis, is critical to formulating a good ration. When done incorrectly, this can also be a serious risk, as it can put the sample collector in the path of a potential avalanche or cave-off. If the pile is over 8 feet high, you should always obtain samples from a loader bucket. If the feed-out face is less than 8 feet high, you can approach a well-maintained feed-out face to obtain samples, even by using a silage corer. Choose an area that is your height or lower. Always wear a safety vest, and bring a buddy. More on that in Tip 4. Tip number 3 is to manage feed-out correctly. Feed-out is another time when people and silage must interact. To do this safely, remember not to dig the bucket into the bottom of the silage. This can create a dangerous overhang and increase the risk of cave-offs. Never drive the unloader parallel to and in close proximity of the feed-out face in an overfilled bunker or pile. Don't assume that heavy equipment can provide adequate protection in the face of a silage avalanche or cave-off. Tip number 4 is to bring a buddy. Always work around silage in pairs. Maintain visual and audible contact with your buddy. In case of an unexpected accident, this allows the buddy to quickly get help. Tip number 5 is to wear your safety equipment. Safety vests help make individuals visible to moving equipment operators and allow for easy, quick location of every employee. It only takes a second to put on a safety vest every time you're working around silage. Tip number 6 is to use caution when removing plastic, tires, tire sidewalls, or gravel bags. Working with cumbersome, heavy weights at height obviously presents several risks. Tip 7. Do not fill piles or bunkers higher than unloading equipment can safely reach. Building your silage pile higher than unloading equipment can safely reach sets producers up for dangerous overhangs and potentially cave-offs as the silage is fed out. Our next tip is to be aware of silage gases. Silage gases tend to be heavier than air and can creep and accumulate in silos, feed rooms, or livestock housing areas, and can be fatal to humans and animals alike. Carbon dioxide, the main gas produced, is colorless but may appear like a heat haze or shimmer as it is heavier than air. Inhalation can lead to asphyxiation. To reduce the dangers associated with silo gases, follow these precautions. In tower silos, properly adjust the distributor spreader so the forage will be evenly distributed in the silo and will not require anyone entering the silo during or after filling. Beware of yellowish-brown fumes or bleach-like odors at the base of a silo or bag. telltale signs of lethal nitrogen dioxide gas. Beware of heat haze or shimmering effects, which could be due to carbon dioxide. Post silo gas warning signs at the base of the silo chute and entrance to the feed room. Stay clear of the silo for at least 3 weeks after filling. Ventilate the feed room with open windows and fans during the danger period. Keep the doors between the silo feed room and livestock housing area closed tightly. If you should experience even slight throat irritation or coughing around a silo, move into fresh air at once. See your doctor immediately if you suspect that you have been exposed to nitrogen dioxide gas. Our final tip is to be sure to work safely around machinery for harvesting, filling and packing, and feed out. Anytime there is moving equipment, there is risk of danger. Wearing safety vests can help drivers identify the location of any individuals and help keep them out of danger. It is best to plan and take steps to eliminate or control hazards in advance than to rely upon yourself or others to make the correct decisions or execute the perfect response when a hazard is encountered. The correct sizing of bunkers and piles can reduce the risk of an accident. A 4-to-1 run-to-rise ratio, or 25% slope, for ramps and sides on piles is recommended to minimize risk of equipment rollover. Spreadsheet software from the University of Wisconsin Extension Service is available to assist the silage team to better design and manage bunker silos and drive-over piles at fyi.uwex.edu/forage/harvest or through qualitysilage.com. Or you can contact your Lallemande Animal Nutrition representative for information. The most important goal in every silage program is to send all employees home to their families safe every day. If a silage program is not safe, then nothing else about it really matters. We'd like to again thank Dr. Keith Bolson and Ruthie Bolson for sharing their expertise to help create this Safe Practices video. Also, thanks to Green Valley Dairy for showcasing their excellent safety protocols. For more information about safely creating quality silage, visit qualitysilage.com. This video was brought to you by Lallemande Animal Nutrition. At Lallemande Animal Nutrition, high value is put on creating and maintaining strong customer relationships. Lallemande is raising the bar and setting new standards to benefit animals and create better customer experiences. Lallemande Forward represents our ideals while keeping an eye on the future. We're delivering specific solutions and service to drive you forward.